I discovered a recent article on CBR where the writers of Avengers Endgame talked about how they do Superman on the big screen, and their ideas made a lot of sense. The headline of this article is Avengers Endgame writers know how to fix Superman on the big screen. Now, this is on CBR, but CBR apparently is paraphrasing a video interview I think they had with Screen Rant, another comic book movie news outlet and TV news outlet. But let's get into what the writers had to say. There were these two writers of Endgame who answered this question. So while speaking with Screen Rant, the duo were asked which DC character they would like to write. Screenwriters Stephen McFeely and Christopher Marcus were quick to name Superman. More than that, though, they also know how they would tackle such a project. The pair explained that they would love to give Superman the Steve Rogers treatment, believing the success of the Captain America movies shows that you don't have to, quote, dirty Superman up, end quote, in an effort to create a compelling narrative for the character. And I agree with them. A lot of people have said that Captain America is basically the MCU's Superman in terms of his personality and the way he approaches situations. And a lot of people really wish, and that harkens back to the old Christopher Reeve days, just a guy who wants to do the right thing, basically. And I think that was the same vibe in the Dean Cain, Lois and Clark Superman, and the Tom Welling Smallville, sort of. I mean, I don't know if the Tom Welling Smallville Superman was like truth, justice, and the American way exactly, but he was a guy who wanted to do the right thing for the most part. And that's kind of the take that people want to see Superman take in the big screen when he returns again. Most people. And here's more quotes. I certainly think that Captain America shows that there are certainly ways to do a really good Superman movie in this day. Feely explained. You don't have to dirty him up. You don't have to get rid of his earnestness, Feely said, adding, the Christopher Reeve Superman is one of my favorite movies, and so that's one we certainly borrow from all the time. And it's interesting that Marvel seems to realize this, but does Warner Brothers and DC realize it now? I think that Zack Snyder tried to tell Superman what Superman would be like today. I guess a more realistic approach, like if Superman had real world problems or, the burden of being basically a god amongst regular men. And I liked his Man of Steel movie, but continuing with that vein of Superman, a lot of people didn't really take to that, which is why I think that Jeff Johns and Warner Brothers tried to course correct the character in Justice League, but because Justice League overall was kind of a patch job movie, it didn't work. Although the Superman aspect of Justice League was the one part a lot of people actually did like. So I think now a lot of us are just waiting, when are we going to get Superman, the true Superman, back on screen again? What are Warner Brothers and DC waiting for? I don't know. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like it on YouTube and subscribe to the channel because I appreciate your viewership, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.